Our top story tonight, the U.S. and Israel's joint attack on Iran. President Trump calls it a massive operation to destroy the country's military and nuclear capabilities. The attack began first in the capital of Tehran in broad daylight. And just within the last couple of hours, Iranian state TV confirmed Iran's supreme leader was killed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Teresa Woodard. We are giving you a live look over Jerusalem as the sun begins to rise right now. Tensions remain high, with President Trump warning, quote, heavy and pinpoint bombing will continue in Iran uninterrupted as long as necessary. Iran has since retaliated, using drones and missiles to target American and Israeli military bases, as well as countries they believe assisted, like Kuwait, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. ABC News says just 2 days ago, negotiations continued, with the Trump administration urging Iran to make a deal to contain its nuclear program.
We will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon.
President Trump did not seek congressional approval for this action, but according to ABC News, Secretary of State Marco Rubio did brief top congressional leaders in advance. In his remarks, the president also had this warning for Americans.
The Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war.
Tonight, Iran says more than 1,000 people were killed or hurt by these strikes. The U.S. is investigating that claim, saying it would never, quote, deliberately attack civilians. This is all deeply personal for some North Texas families. Tonight, WFAA's Richard Solomon is hearing from those who are experiencing a mix of fear, uncertainty, and hope.
The military strikes carried out thousands of miles away.
Regime change in Iran.
Felt in the hearts here at John F. Kennedy Memorial Plaza.
It's a lot of emotions. I think the words are, I'm terrified, I'm happy, and I'm hopeful.
On Saturday, a group called the Iranian American Community of North Texas gathered at the plaza to hold this moment. Reza Harasami was 17 years old when he left Iran. He says he learned about the strikes from families still there.
They were like, this is surreal. People are all on the streets. They are happy. Things are going on. I don't think I will ever, see something like this ever again.
He says the strikes mark a major escalation in tensions in the region.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is now the moment for the Iranian people to really take back their country.
People here say they still have family overseas, some hunkering down as we speak. They say this is obviously a moment of fear, but also a moment of hope.
Humera Hassami says the fight for democracy in Iran did not start this week.
The Iranian people have been fighting for freedom and democracy over 100 years. So this fight has been going on. It's not something new.
What happened overseas brings uncertainty, but it also brings attention to a struggle they say has been decades in the making.
I want the Iranian people to have the same opportunity and chances to live their lives freely inside Iran as well.
In Dallas, I'm Richard Solomon.
There were also protests against these strikes, including one right outside of the White House. Critics say the president is starting a war without congressional approval or with a specific plan for ending it. Texas agencies are responding tonight. The Texas Military Department posted on social media saying it is, quote, activating service members for Operation Fury Shield to work alongside our state partners to protect our citizens and critical infrastructure, including energy facilities, ports, cybersecurity, and the southern border. Just hours earlier, Governor Greg Abbott posted support for President Trump's actions and said he is directing the Texas Department of Public Safety and the Texas National Guard to work with federal counterparts to heighten surveillance and patrols to safeguard the state from potential cyber or retaliatory attacks. Our coverage continues on our free streaming app, WFAA Plus. That's where you can find interviews with political experts giving more context to this situation overseas and here at home. You can also watch President Trump's full speech announcing the U.S.'s operations in Iran. WFAA Plus is free to download to your TV. Heads up Fort Worth, it is Cowtown Marathon weekend, so you need to expect a lot of traffic and detours because the marathon is happening tomorrow morning. The course stretches from Will Rogers Coliseum to the Stockyards, through downtown to Trinity Park and TCU before it finishes up back at Will Rogers. Senior meteorologist Jesse Huila is here now, and Jesse, those runners have a warm run ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, we'll start the day off around 60. Which is closer to our normal high for this time of the year.
It is an unusual end to winter.
I forgot that it was still February for like another hour and a half. But take a look here. It's 71. It's 10:30 on February 28th.
Wow.
And here we are still in the 70s now in downtown Dallas. We have clear skies in North Texas. I still think, just like this morning, there could be a sprinkle or a shower, especially in our Red River area early tomorrow morning. That won't amount to much of anything, and it'll be out of there fairly quickly in the morning. Temperatures 59 in Fort Worth early tomorrow morning, 60 Dallas, 59 in Denton, and 59 in McKinney. And it's another 80-degree day across North Texas. Not a record by any means. The record is 93, set back in 2006. But we will be in the lower 80s tomorrow afternoon. A few more dry days, and then we start a pattern change on Wednesday. It's a WFAA weather alert day for the on and off rain, some thunderstorms, perhaps some of them a little strong with some small hail or some gusty winds. Make sure you stay updated to the forecast and adjust any outdoor plans as you need, and download WFAA Plus to your TV for extended coverage when the thunderstorms hit. I will talk to you here in just about 10 minutes or so about the latest on which days have the highest chances for rain and what next weekend looks like. I'll see you here in just a bit.
Important to stay tuned for that. Jesse, thank you. We want to get you to a stunning rescue that happened in East Texas this morning. Just look at this. 2 people in a hot air balloon crashed into a cell phone tower in Longview. They were dangling nearly 1,000 feet above the ground. This happened around 8:15 this morning. It took rescuers more than an hour to climb all the way up that tower to reach them. These are some images from the Longview Fire Department. Surprisingly, they say they have done similar rescues in the past.
We talk about this one as being one of the logistical challenges because of the height, the exposure, and all those factors there. We just didn't expect today that both of those scenarios would get combined into one very tall rescue.
Both of the people who were in that hot air balloon did get back to the ground safely. Officials are now trying to investigate exactly how this happened. Next week, Dallas leaders will explore what city operations could look like if they move out of City Hall. According to an agenda for a special meeting on Wednesday, City Council will be given a presentation about the 47-year-old building. The report says electrical and HVAC systems are past their useful lives. It estimates Dallas could save as much as $500 million by moving. But some city council members are pushing back, saying the process is being rushed so the Dallas Mavericks can take that land and build a new arena.
The perception that I have gained is that the average taxpayer of our city is adamantly opposed to us making a decision to get rid of our city hall.
City staff suggests that even if it moves out of City Hall, city government should stay in downtown Dallas. A North Texas community that has not had safe running water for decades is renewing a push to change that. Sand Branch is just southeast of Dallas. The wells they used for water started showing signs of contamination back in the 1980s. Today, they held a day of service, giving one longtime resident a new roof and helping others with things like free pet food.
While we're working on bringing permanent water, permanent sewer, and creating the funds so that we protect the residents and also getting them out of the floodplain, we want to show love to the community while we're doing the big things.
Organizers say they need to raise more than $12 million to build water and sewer infrastructure in that town.